The night was dark, the sea calm. Aboard the RMS Titanic, opulence and laughter filled the air. Unaware of the icy danger lurking ahead, passengers danced, dined, and dreamed of new beginnings. Then a shape emerged from the darkness. An iceberg, massive and unforgiving, lay directly in the Titanic's path. Chaos erupted on the bridge. Orders were shouted, engines roared. The Titanic, in a feat of remarkable seamanship, swerved just in time. The iceberg, a silent giant, scraped along the ship's starboard side. The impact sent tremors through the Titanic, but the ship held. It was a close call, a brush with fate. The unsinkable ship had been tested and miraculously had survived. Days later, the Titanic, bearing the scars of its near-death experience, sailed into New York Harbor. The city, which had braced for tragedy, erupted in jubilation. Crowds lined the docks, cheering the arrival of the ship and its passengers. Newspapers hailed the Titanic's survival as a testament to human ingenuity and the indomitable spirit of progress. The Titanic, once a symbol of luxury and ambition, now embodied something more resilience. The world marveled at its story, a tale of hubris and innovation, of near disaster and ultimate triumph. The ship, meant to mark a new era in transatlantic travel, had inadvertently ushered in an era of awe and wonder. The near sinking of the Titanic sent ripples of concern through the maritime world. Investigations were launched, inquiries made. The disaster that almost was highlighted the urgent need for improved safety regulations at sea. But with the Titanic's survival, would these changes be as swift as comprehensive? The world, caught in the euphoria of the Titanic's survival, might have been slow to implement the drastic safety measures that followed the real-life tragedy. Lifeboats, now a symbol of caution rather than panic, might have remained insufficient. Wireless communication, crucial in the hours after the sinking, might not have seen the same urgency for improvement. The Titanic's survival, while a cause for celebration, could have inadvertently delayed the progress of maritime safety. The Titanic, having conquered its icy foe, continued to rule the seas. Its reputation, far from being tarnished by the near miss, only grew stronger. The ship, now a legend, attracted the wealthy, the famous, the dreamers. It became synonymous with luxury, a floating palace that traversed the Atlantic. The Titanic's success spurred competition. Rival companies, eager to capitalize on the public's fascination with transatlantic travel, invested in bigger, more opulent ships. The era of ocean liners reached new heights, fueled by the Titanic's enduring allure. Section 5. Lives unchanged, history unwritten, the ripple effect of survival. The survival of the Titanic meant that over 2,200 souls lived to see another dawn. Each of these individuals carried with them dreams, ambitions, and the potential to shape the future in ways both grand and subtle. Among them were titans of industry, artists on the brink of fame, and families seeking a fresh start. These were people whose lives were poised to make significant impacts on the world around them. But in this alternate reality, their destinies remained unwritten. The pages of history that would have chronicled their achievements and contributions stayed blank, leaving us to wonder what might have been. John Jacob Astor, the millionaire who perished in the icy waters, would continue to shape American industry. His influence would have extended far beyond his existing legacy, potentially altering the landscape of American business. Benjamin Guggenheim, the mining magnate, would leave his mark on the world of finance. His continued presence would have meant new ventures, innovations, and perhaps even shifts in global economic trends. Their survival would have rippled through time, altering the course of businesses, empires, and legacies. The decisions they made, the people they influenced, and the paths they forged would have created a different world. The world of 1912, a world on the cusp of change, would have been subtly reshaped by their continued presence. The social, economic, and cultural landscapes would have evolved in new directions. The art they patronized, the inventions they funded, the ideas they championed, all would have unfolded differently, weaving a new tapestry of history. The ripple effect of their survival would have touched countless lives, creating a legacy that extended far beyond their own lifetimes. Section 6. A legacy undimmed? Imagine a world where the Titanic completed its maiden voyage, sailing triumphantly into New York Harbor. What would its legacy be in such a world? In this alternate reality, the Titanic story would be one of success and achievement. Would it still captivate us as it does today? Without the tragedy, the loss, and the haunting image of the sinking ship? Would it retain its hold on our collective imagination? Would it still be a symbol of human ambition and the limits of technology? The Titanic, having avoided disaster, would be remembered as a triumph of engineering, a symbol of luxury and opulence. It would be celebrated for its grandeur and the comfort it provided to its passengers. The stories of its passengers, their dreams and aspirations, would have been different. They would have lived to tell their tales, but those tales might have faded into the annals of history, overshadowed by other events. The artifacts, the remnants of a life uninterrupted, would not hold the same poignant power. They would be mere relics of a bygone era, not symbols of a tragic event that changed maritime history. The Titanic, the ship that made history by surviving, might have ironically faded into relative obscurity. Its legacy, undimmed by disaster, would be one of success, but perhaps not of enduring fascination. Section 7. The enduring mystery of what might have been. But even in this alternate reality, a question lingers. What if? The knowledge that the Titanic have sunk, that fate had other plans, would continue to intrigue us. The near miss, the brush with disaster, would add a layer of mystery to the ship's story. Historians would speculate, writers would imagine, and filmmakers would recreate the night the unsinkable ship almost met its doom. The Titanic, even in its survival, would be a vessel of what-ifs. What if the iceberg had been larger, the turn too slow, the night darker? The possibility of tragedy, though averted, would forever colour its legacy. Section 8. Beyond the wreckage. The Titanic's timeless grip on imagination. The Titanic's story, whether a tale of tragedy or triumph, continues to resonate with us. It is a narrative that transcends time, capturing the hearts and minds of generations. It speaks to our fascination with the past, with the fragility of life, with the boundless possibilities and perilous unknowns of the future. The Titanic is more than just a ship. It is a symbol of human ambition and the eternal quest for discovery. The ship, frozen in time, whether on the ocean floor or sailing the high seas, serves as a reminder of our own mortality, of the delicate balance between progress and hubris. It stands as a testament to the dreams and aspirations that drive us forward, even in the face of potential disaster. Perhaps the allure of the Titanic lies not in its sinking, but in its symbolism. It represents the pinnacle of human achievement and the ever-present risk of overreaching. It represents the dreams and aspirations of a generation, the hope for a better future, and the relentless pursuit of progress. The allure of the unknown, the excitement of venturing into uncharted waters, and the promise of new horizons, the enduring power of hope in the face of adversity. The Titanic story is one of resilience, of the human spirit's ability to endure and overcome even the greatest of challenges. And those are stories that will continue to fascinate us, regardless of whether the Titanic reached its destination or met its demise beneath the waves. The legacy of the Titanic is a timeless tale that will forever hold a grip on our imagination, reminding us of the delicate dance between ambition and caution, hope